If you think the Grand Canyon is deep, then I recommend you to come to the Colca Canyon. This canyon is twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. I'm here in the south of Peru. I'm going to descend 1200 meters all the way to the river of the canyon. Plaza de las Armas de Cabanaconde. And this is where we start. In the background you can already see the big mountains of the Andes. We're on the road for 10 minutes and we've reached the first viewpoint, Mirador Achachihua. Here I can give you a good summary of what's coming. There in the very far you see the Colca River. We're one of the villages which is called Sjoerd. It's not where we're going because we go all the way there to the left. There is Llahuar. And that's our end destination of the day, of today. And then tomorrow we may continue to Sjoerd all the way there to the right. And then we have to climb all the way up back to Cabanaconde. But first we want to make it to Llahuar and its thermal baths, and then we'll see tomorrow what we do. Right? Okay, let's go. Whoa, the views are absolutely dazzling here. It's warm, the sun is out. The peaks of the Andes, which on the highest peaks there is even snow. And you can also see the paths we need to follow. The little villages and all the paths connecting them. There down is Llahuar, our end destination. Wow, you saw that? That was a condor. I hope it's coming back. Let's wait a bit. The Colca Canyon is famous, is well known for its condors. And this is not the best place to spot them, but a bit further, like 15 kilometers back, there's like a big viewpoint. And at 8 o'clock in the morning, you can see the condors flying all over the valley. Look, we made some new friends. You come with us, guys?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Since we are very high up, around 3 kilometers, the nature is not very densely vegetated, as you can see. So we just descend on these dirt tracks. But the more we descend, the more beautiful the nature gets again. Until we've reached the thermal baths of Llahuar. Approximately 6 kilometers left, and for the first time today the surroundings are changing because we're descending and descending a lot, and for the first time today we are lower than the surroundings. So if you look to the left, the mountains look much higher now, and if we look to this side, we're descending here. So we were on top of these mountains, but now we're down. And the perspective is very interesting because, well, I don't have to teach you the difference between high and low, but now there's a bit more intimacy because there are more plants, more things to see, and now we're zigzagging that way. We haven't seen many cacti, but here is a big one. But look at this one. Whoa, this one is very tall. I would love to put this one in my suitcase and take it to my apartment. But I fear it doesn't fit. The law of Murphy. Just when you say there are no cacti here, they're popping up everywhere. Look here, there, there, yeah, there. The whole mountain seems to be covered by cacti. I'm starting to feel smaller and smaller. As we were just on top of the mountains, now we are lower and lower. And now we're surrounded by all those big mountains. We're getting closer to our destination. We are getting lower and the mountains are getting taller. And this is our path now. Here you can grind. And somewhere there, around the left corner, is Llahuar. Bit by bit we're getting closer. Finally a bit of shadow. Everywhere is sun, sun, sun. And it's getting hotter and hotter. It changes quite a lot, the scenery. From dry landscape with only sky views and the top of the mountains. Now we also see plants, cliffs, shadows. And still very nice views. Ah, this mountain is beautiful. It's the only mountain completely covered by shadow. We're getting closer and closer to our end destination, because there we can see it. We can see the river and Llahuar. We still have some kilometers to cover, but it's always good to see your end destination. You see that? That's a river, and you know what it means. We're in the valley, so we've descended almost 1200 meters and we made it to the river. The color of the river, it's beautiful. It's like emerald green water. And the water is very clear. There is a good stream and it goes this way. That's the way we take as well. We cross the bridge. And after that it's just following the river for a bit less than 1 hour. And then we've arrived in Llahuar. Wow, so different from the beginning of the day. We're really surrounded by big mountaintops now. But this is it. Almost there. Last bridge. Oh fuck. Wepa! Wepa! The closer to the water, the hotter I feel. Yeah, we've arrived at Casa Virginia. And these here are the thermal baths. Look, this one is a bit chilly. Oh, it's cold. This one is warm. And the last one is the hottest. That's the one I'm gonna try. Although it's still hot here. So I don't know exactly how the system works, but I think they had some tubes there where the water enters. Because this is clearly not a natural source, so I think it comes from somewhere further away. And then with a tube system, the water comes here and they fill it. So yeah, it is natural. If you're chilling in the bath and you're getting hungry, you just raise your hand and nobody's coming to you, but there are bananas. Ha! Beautiful big banana trees. Look at that. If you don't like bananas, there are oranges. Llahuar.
No son oranges,
No.
son mandarinas.
Ah, mandarinas. And next to the oranges, lemon. Lemon.
No son oranges, son mandarinas. Ah, mandarinas. No. In next to the oranges.
Here we have a lemon. That's true, right?
Lime.
A lime. Yeah, lime.
Como el nombre de la ciudad. Lima.
Lima. Yes, and here we have lime. Lima. After a long walk, this is a very nice terrace to chill in the sun. Nice chairs, a hammock. And this is our view. We hear the river streaming. The sun is just up, just above the mountains. Oh, look at that beautiful flowers. Dancing in the wind. Dancing in the Peruvian wind. This is another hotel, but it screws up a bit the view. And on the other side, the mountains are chilling in the sun. But not for long. Look, the sun is going down. It's almost behind the mountains already. It's 4:15 and the sun is going down already. And we don't expect it to come back until tomorrow. So yeah, what do we do when the sun is down? You can still try the thermal baths, but you can also chill. Oh yeah, look here. This is our bathroom. There is a shower with hot water, the guy told us. Well, we're gonna find out if he's not lying. There's a sink. Kippie, kippie. Kippen. Ah, look. For my Peruvian lovers. Roses. Look at this. This is the entrance of our accommodation. So you expect something romantic as well. Yes, it is. Look how romantic. Here you can sleep in circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. Everything we need for tonight. Big walls. And a luxury roof, which is just made from corrugated sheet. Very simple, but if it rains, we have a problem. Because that's gonna make a shitload of noise. Yeah, it's only the two of us, so 4 beds. Maybe we need to work on that tonight. I'm going to try the pool. although the sun is already down. So it's going to be very cold very quickly. But the baths are still warm. And then I'll be back to you tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do, if we continue the hike or we make another decision. But we'll see tomorrow.